Hi, Capricorn. It's me, Rosalie, from readingsbyrosalie.com. Go there and book a reading to get love, money, health, family matters, all personally addressed for you and your concerns, utilizing the poker deck of cards, charged by the energy of your name. Your guides, they park over there, and I work with love to give you the best reading possible. My rates are still the same, they're still good rates. And for everything you get, trust me. Um, trust me. How I read this overall reading is how I read generally. So this is a general reading. And when it's personal, it is for you. Only you. This is for all of the yous who are Capricorns. So Capricorn, this is your reading for the month of June 2025. Let's see what's going on. This is how I start every reading that I do. It starts like this, except this middle card would be you. All right, so okay. Now here's a lady and a man who are deciding it's time for the next step. So if you're in a connection with another person and maybe you're not quite there, maybe you announce that you're going to be exclusive to each other, that you're not going to be dating anybody else and you're going to be exclusive, or maybe you're the next step up. We're taking our next step to where maybe you're thinking about that you can be with this person, that you can literally have a relationship with this person. So I love that energy there. And I love love. Everybody loves love. And everybody should have love in their life. And if you don't have it, guess what? You can love you. So you love you, boo. Nobody will love you anymore. I'll tell you that. Nobody will love you more than you can love yourself. Okay, so going across here, I've got somebody going on a vacation. I know this is vacation time, so, but it's showing up a lot for everybody, and I know it's vacation time. So we've got a vacation coming up here for somebody. For somebody else, we've got a baby coming in, a baby girl. And you're trying to make decisions about that. They wanted me to go up with this one. So trying to make decisions about baby girl. And I want to say that your decisions regarding what to do with your own body is your right. You're right. If you feel like you cannot raise a child of your own, maybe you make a decision to abort. Nobody judges that on the other side. Just you're the only one that judges that. Well, nasty people judge that. But maybe you can't. Maybe there's some reason you cannot deal with the child. Maybe you were raped and you're pregnant. Maybe you're raped by a family member and you're pregnant. Those are not good things. And nobody wants to carry a child. It's too emotionally horrible to carry a child that belongs to a family member until you give it up for adoption. It's just something that you just cannot do. Don't worry about the ramifications of that. If you choose that, it's going to work out for you. But for those of you who are choosing to keep the baby, I still feel like there's someone out there that wants to give the baby up, maybe can't deal with having a child right now, and they give it up for adoption. And that's okay too. I've seen many women do that. I feel like this could be it. That could be it, because I feel like I'm in college. I feel like I'm in college and I'm pregnant and my future is very, very bright. A child, having to raise a child and quit school and go through all of that hardness, difficulty. But and I know there's going to be fighting words about this, but it occurs. Some people cannot deal with it. Their career is important, and maybe they put the child up for adoption, and the other option would be I want to stay in this child's life as an auntie or something, and that would be a great situation. I'm in college. I can't have a baby. I'll bear the baby. I'll give the child up to a loving family, but I want to be the aunt, so I can spend time with the child. I just got chills on that, so that's going to resonate really strong with somebody there. Okay, so, wow, I'm getting a lot of information out of these readings today. It's crazy. Okay, and down here, okay. So here it looks like I've got somebody that I'm not so sure I can trust anymore. I can't trust their judgment on things, and I can't trust their help. So that's going across this way. Okay, and here. Oh, here's someone's changing a job where they're going to have to do some traveling. And here, someone's changing a job and actually is not working well where they are working currently, but the job change makes you feel a lot better. And this way, my husband, as soon as I hit that card, my husband's getting a new job. Okay, so yay for your husband. Okay, so let's go on to the next row. It's an Ace of Clubs, okay. All right, so going across here, someone who is pregnant, the father of the pregnancy is not happy about it at all, not happy, thinks you're trapping him, or maybe you are. I've known women to do that in the past, trap a man so he would marry her, but trust me, that ploy is not going to work for you. This guy's angry that you quote unquote let yourself get pregnant, even though he could have taken something. I believe that both people should have an equal say in pregnancies. But for those of you who are going to have a baby by this gentleman, lack of a better term, yeah, don't count on him for support. Don't count on that guy for support. And if you're a person who feels like you want to get pregnant, don't trap somebody into pregnancy. That's no way to catch a guy. Even if he says, I want you to be my baby mama, guess what? He wants you to care. He just wants to have sex with you without a condom on a regular basis. He doesn't care if you get pregnant or not. Because guess what? You can go on welfare and get your baby paid for and get your health care paid for on your baby. But we don't know how that's changing politically anymore. So I just feel like somebody's very negative about a baby here. And over here, too, with this person not being able to deal with a child. So it's a couple people are dealing with babies and baby issues and having to make decisions about a baby. Ooh, okay. Please let me know if you can send me a personal email, at readingsbyrosalie@gmail.com. If that hit home for you and you don't want to post that publicly, I can understand that. Especially this one, this person who's trying to decide college. See, more confirmation. Someone who's trying to decide college. Should I keep the baby? Should I not? I really feel like that's a good idea to adopt out for you, for that person. I feel it's in your best interest to adopt a child to a loving family and you become an auntie. Okay, and I don't want to see any negative post about your personal beliefs. I don't give a shit what your personal beliefs are. I really don't. So don't post nasty stuff. I will delete it. Okay. A lot of family issues going on with Capricorns. I think we're dealing with someone here who could be into drugs. I'm feeling this. So somebody could be into drugs. The family has been dealing with it the best they can. This is going up with this person. This is mom and dad. Here's the kid. dealing with even and lying, right to your face, lying. And it looks so truthful. They've been able to give you the truth look on a lie. Let's go down this way and see what we got to read differently. Okay, so going this way, we have a woman with multiple love interests. And I feel like she's got some depression associated with her. She wants love. She's not getting what she wants from this guy, or that guy. Again, more confirmation. That's my other phone. That is someone sending text. But, hey, sometimes they arrive with that little magic wand sound at the right moment. All right, so that's that row. Let's go down this row. That was a busy area there. Okay. Oh, left hand, sorry. Patience. Okay, and here we've got having to have patience with somebody who has a temper. And here's a man trying to help this person with the temper. And here's a woman down here who is glad to be out of the situation. So I get a big sigh of relief too with this one. So maybe this guy and woman have a child who has temper tantrums, and mom has said, I'm tired of this shit. I'm walking away from you and leaving it with dad to take care of. And she's like so freaking relieved. Telling quite a few stories here. But I feel whoever this is that has a temper issue, they're not going to resolve it without counseling. I really feel they need to have counseling. I think that is something that this woman has been suggesting many, many times. This person has refused it, and now this person is coming in saying, look, you need counseling. Or that person is the counselor and does help this person. So take the blame off yourself. It doesn't, you're not to blame here. Let's see what's going on here. Ace of Clubs. Okay, someone's getting a new job, and all right, somebody's getting a new job. That Ace of Clubs is under there, and dang, right after you get the new job and you are pregnant. So that's a blessing. That one's a blessing for you because the new job gives better insurance, and I feel, yay, whew, what a relief. I made the right moves. Okay, but here I got a lot of parties going on, a lot of people you're interacting with for the month of June. Okay, Capricorn, that's all I'm getting for this reading, portion of this reading. So let's go on to the universal cards, and let's see what we have for love. Sometimes a breakup is actually a blessing. Look how happy she is. Yay, I'm glad to be out of that hot mess. And this one, she's got this going on, so hey, we don't judge here. We don't judge. And for money, it's time to check out your financial situation. You're good, but cut back on spending. So you may be like, sometimes people who are depressed will spend more money to make themselves feel good when they get into a low. I always suggest that when you do that, if you're one of those people, I've had a few days. I don't literally have depression, but sometimes I have a bad day. And I'll go online and I'll get on Amazon. I'll order thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of stuff, but I won't push that button to buy it. I'll come back the next day and say, oh my God, glad you didn't push the button for that. But sometimes just the shopping, makes you feel good. Just go browsing on Amazon or Temu or Shein or wherever it is you browse. Just don't push checkout. Go buy everything your heart desires and put it in your cart, but don't push checkout. So these dots here are saying you've got some toxic spending here. You got a toxic spending habit. More confirmation. Okay, so here we go on to health. Run, Forrest, run. So it's time to start running. For those of you who don't run, it's time to start walking. It's time for better fitness. So get yourself a little more fit than you are. I think that also takes your mind off of some of this stuff too. Messages from the universe: stop trying to calm the storm. Calm yourself. The storm will pass. Remember earlier what we said about this lady and her angry person around her? She walked away from it. She's like, yeah, I'm done with this. I'm not dealing with this. You deal with this yourself. All right. And for your numbers to pay attention to today, whoops, this is in the wrong place. It's in the wrong place. Is number 26, balance, peace, and harmony. So that's what you need to be doing. You need to have balance, peace, and harmony. And now we're at the portion where you want to know what's going to happen for this month. You got a lot going on. And before I turn this card, I want to tell you that there are 4 planets switching signs this month. So you should go to an astrologer site on YouTube, or go to an astrologer if you want personal astrology. I'm a just the facts kind of person. Just give me the facts, and I don't like long readings, so I go to Joseph Anthony. But if you like the long readings and you like all the explanation and you like all of the, if you're curious, you want to know more, go to Lori Lithothian from, Lori Lithothian from Lunatic Astrology. And so now this is your yes and no answers for the month of June. What is it you want to occur this month? Can you get it done? We don't include human beings, other human beings on this because that's free will. It's something that you can do and you want to take care of, or you want to change, whatever. Take a deep breath in, let it out. And the answer is no. Oh, man. Maybe you don't want to have this breakup, but you have to, and you don't want to. But maybe you don't want to do this. I feel like I don't want to do this. With this card, I feel like I don't want to do it. It's hard. So it's like you don't want to do the work to get to where you need to be to make your situation better. And that's kind of just silly. If you think about that, that's really dumb. So do the damn work. Get yourself out of these ruts. So I just feel like you've been in a lot of ruts, some people. Well, it's no for this month, but next month it's going to have a different outcome. We'll see how that goes because, like I said, the beginning of the month, or maybe it's no for the beginning of the month, it's going to be edgy and emotional for a lot of people. And then the end of the month is going to get better. So pay attention to your weeklies. Okay, and what is this? This is a message from the universe. No, message from your guides and guardian angels. Divine intervention. Oh, good. Wake-up call for you. That's what I heard as soon as I put that down. So you're going to have a wake-up call. You may not want to do all this work. You're not going to want to do it. Where's the health card here? Run, Forrest, run. But it looks like you're going to have to. You're going to have to buckle your seatbelt, tighten your belt on your spending. You're going to have to make this breakup because it's going to be a blessing for you. You are going to have to do exercises, biking, walk. They're saying this run, Forrest, run is cardio. So any cardio that you need to be doing, you're going to get some divine intervention on that. So pay attention to signs. Stop trying to calm the storm yourself because the storm will pass. Geez, Capricorn. That sounds like a little bit of a tough month for a lot of you. But know that this too shall pass, okay? I feel like the end of the month's going to be a little lighter. Hey, I love you, and we will see you next month if you're following just the monthlies. But if you're following the weeklies, I'll see you next week. I highly suggest you do. Bye-bye.